On this episode of The Fan Base, we tell you scary Halloween sports stories. But don't worry, it's not the one where toothless hockey players chase you all around. Run it. The Fan Base. Welcome back, my pretties. Yes, thank you for clicking this link for The Fan Base. I am your host, D'Olive, and next to me is the sidekick, Leo.
Nice costume, bro.
Dude, I'm not in costume.
You're not the philanthropist that donates drinks to mascots?
Well, when I'm with you, it's a year-round costume. This episode is sponsored by sugar. Sugar, whether it's white, brown, or cane, it tells the brain that everything will be okay. Mainly because 80s hair bands like singing about it, and we love to pick their song for karaoke. This is a Halloween-themed episode, so even though we love sports, we discover some of the scariest things in sports.
Yes, there are other scary things not named Dennis Rodman.
Now, first off, there are two football players that are the scariest things around. Defensive end Lamar Houston and Lions linebacker Stephen Tulloch both ended their seasons when they celebrated a sack they pulled off. The fact that they lose their cool over something like that they're supposed to do is the scariest thing out there.
So scary that intelligence runs away from them.
But it's not just the current players. Ex-athletes can also be scary. Jose Canseco's act of kindness is quite frightening.
He does pass out steroids instead of candy.
That, and he shot off his middle finger so that he'll never be tempted to show it to anyone else. He didn't want them to be confused with him saying fuck you to them.
Hopefully he takes his kindness to the next level by getting himself stranded on a deserted island.
The scariest team owner is Jerry Jones. He's made it to where he does all of the jobs for the Cowboys.
Scary.
He's the GM that gives more money to Tony Romo.
Scary.
He went and made himself team doctor to clear an injured Romo to play.
Scary.
Then he became king of Jerryland, where he rules over all the other kings in the Game of Thrones by taking local wenches into bathrooms.
But then it stops when Mrs. Jerry Jones wants something expensive to make up for the wenches.
The scariest fan is Taylor Swift, after she posed with a picture with Carmelo Anthony and Amar'e Stoudemire. Amar'e looked happy to take the pic, while Melo looked quite confused.
He was, because she taught him how to pass a basketball.
She has the power to control your brain function, so you don't know what to do, like she's some type of alien or something.
That's how I explain it when I'm caught listening to her music.
And a big congratulations to the San Francisco Giants for winning the World Series. Madison Bumgarner was named the series MVP. The scariest thing is that Bumgarner is actually a machine. He throws a complete game shutout on Sunday and then comes back out on Wednesday to throw 5 shutout innings. How do you explain that?
He is a Terminator cyborg.
That's it. We're going to complete this episode. Make sure you join us next week. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. Now go ahead and fill up on Halloween candy. And happy Halloween. Run it.